analysis of the play that is called Three Suitors, One Husband, written by Guillaume Oyono Mbia. The setting of this play is a traditional village of Mvotes in Cameroon, and the play was published in 1960. Dear students, in this video I am going to cover introduction to the play, title of the play, characters and characterization, themes and message, and lastly I am going to discuss about the relevance of the play. Now let us begin with introduction to the play. Okay, Three Suitors, One Husband is a comedy play about a girl called Juliet, a young high school student who finds herself in trouble and dilemma when her parents force her to marry different men against her wish. Juliet rejects to marry them, and she rejects to marry a man called Mbia because she had never seen him and know that she loved him. Juliet tells her parents that she has another man called Oko, but this angers the parents because Oko is a poor student, different from Mbia, who is very rich and a civil servant. Title of the play. The title Three Suitors, One Husband refers to three men who need to marry a girl called Juliet. One of the suitors is indeed a wealthier farmer. Another is called Mbia, a civil servant, and the last is called Oko, a student like Juliet. Both Ndi and Mbia have already paid the bride price, but Juliet doesn't love them. She loves a poor student called Oko. Characters and characterization. The first character in this play is called Abesolo. Abesolo represents the oldest generation. He is the father of Watangana and Ondua. He believes that the world is changing and the school destroys the young people. According to him, girls should not be sent to school because there they get distracted. Also, Abesolo defends traditions. Example, prohibiting women and young men from eating vipers. And lastly, Abesolo is against the school, but proud of Juliet or Juliet's success in school. So when Juliet gets back from school with good grades, Abesolo is so much happy with that. The second character is called Bella. This is Abesolo's wife. She supports traditions and customs. She accepts her inferior position in the society. She supports when men say that women must be beaten. So although she is a woman, she just likes that situation. She wants Juliet to make them rich through marrying a wealthier person, especially Mbia, who is a civil servant. Okay, another character is called Ondua. This is the son of Abesolo and Bella. She is lazy and a drunkard. He depends entirely on her wife. He despises women. He sees them just as inferior creatures. He opposes secondary education since he thinks it collapses women. That is Ondua. Another character, dear students, is called Atangana. Atangana is the father of Juliet and Oyono. Atangana is also the son of Wadesolo and Bella. According to him, women should do all the working in the farm. So he doesn't work at the farm simply because his wife is there. He is ignorant and the oppressor. He beats his wife when she comes late from the shamba. She supports traditions like a bride price and superstitious beliefs. Atangana considers Juliet's education as an investment, so she finds it good to get a lot of money from Juliet's marriage. Atangana believes in superstitions. He goes to consult Sangatiti, a witch doctor, when his money or bride price get lost. The fifth character is called Makrita. This is the wife of Atangana. She believes that women are designed to serve and obey men, so she accepts her inferior position in the society. She is very hardworking. She always works in the farm alone without the assistance of her husband. According to Makrita, money proves love. She convinces Juliet to marry Mbia, the civil servant, because Mbia is rich. So she hates to see Juliet embracing Oko. Another character is Mbalga. Mbalga is a village headman, so is a leader. He is pompous, proud and arrogant. He is a polygamist. He has 12 wives and he thinks of marrying another, so just adding another one. He distills illegal beer, arc, in his house, and is not arrested because he's just a leader or a village headman. He is ignorant of Sangatiti's lies, so he accepts superstition without even thinking about whether the practice is good or bad. Another character is called Sangatiti. Sangatiti is a false witch doctor. He is interested in getting rich through cheating the villagers, because villagers are ignorant, so they don't know if some of the witch doctors are liars. He is corrupt. He uses villagers' ignorances to exploit them. So he just uses villagers' ignorance to exploit them. He tells them to handle him animals like goats or chicks, etc. Okay, another character is called Mbia. This is the second suitor, who is a great civil servant. He has a car. He is a polygamist. He has 8 wives, and Juliet is going to be the 9th if she accepts. So, dear students, as I've said, Mbia is a polygamist. He has 8 wives, and if Juliet accepts to be the wife, she is going to be the 9th wife. Mbia is arrogant and lack respect to the family, since he wants to pay bride price and leave at once. So, according to the traditions and customs of the people of Votes in Cameroon, when you pay bride price, you have to stay there talking and chatting with the family members so that they just get to know you better. But due to his arrogance, after paying bride price, he just wants to leave at once. He is corrupt, and he pays 200,000 francs, a very handsome amount of money, compared to other people's payments. So this proves that he was rich. Okay, so another character, dear students, is called Juliet. She is a daughter of Atangana and a granddaughter of Wabesolo. She represents the educated young girls who are aware of different situations happening in their societies. She falls in love with Yoko. She goes against the traditions like forced marriage, bride price, and polygamy. She fights for freedom of women and the chance to express herself, because in our society women are not allowed to speak when men are speaking, but Juliet tries to change that. She speaks her mind whenever and wherever the chance is there. She wants to teach men that women are also important in the society. Another character is called the Mbia. Mbia is the first suitor of Juliet. Mbia is a wealthier farmer. He pays 100,000 francs. But when Mbia pays 200,000 francs, he just overtakes him. Okay, another character is called the Oko. He is a schoolboy who wants to marry Juliet. Oko is loved by Juliet very much. He is not accepted by Juliet's family due to his poverty. Oko is educated and he is after changes. He supports freedom for women. Dear students, those are the characters that you can just come across when reading the play Three Suitors, One Husband. Now, after listening things about introduction of the play, title of the play, and a setting, let us now discuss about themes. The first theme is traditions and customs. Dear students, there is no society that has not some of the traditions and customs, the people's ways of life through which they do their things. So the writer of Three Suitors, One Husband has shown different traditions and customs that are practiced in Cameroon, and especially in the rural area of Mvotes. The first tradition is bride price. In Cameroon and in some other parts of Africa, men are supposed to pay bride price so as to qualify to get wives. Girls for whom higher bride price is paid are valued more than those whose bride price were low. Therefore, Mbia pays 200,000 francs for Juliet, and Ndi pays 100,000 francs for Juliet. And in Cameroon, it seems that the wishes of the family or wishes of the society are more important than the wishes of an individual person. That is why when Juliet rejects to marry Mbia and Ndi, the family members and the society at large are angered. Dear students, another tradition and the custom is taboos. In Cameroon, there are some of the taboos, things which some of the people are not allowed to do, and specifically women are not allowed to eat vipers, and the young men eat only by permission. Example, Mbalga complains of the young people, especially the Linga and the Oyono, because of eating the viper without elders' permission. So it is a taboo for women and young people to eat vipers without permission of the parents. Another tradition is polygamy. Polygamy is a common practice in most of the African countries, and so is in Cameroon. Votes men are polygamous, and this makes women become more inferior. For example, Mbia has 8 wives, and if Juliet accepts, she will be the 9th wife. Okay. Another
tradition is traditional dances. There are dances in Cameroon called Nyeng, which are performed by Mezoe, Oyono, and Ondua. Another element of tradition is eating etiquette. The author shows that traditional children are supposed to observe eating manners, and when they violate those eating manners, elders are head scolding the children. Dear students, another theme is position of women in the society. And this refers to the roles played by women in the society and how women are portrayed or considered in the society. So, women in this play, Three Suitors, One Husband, are portrayed in a number of ways. First, women do nearly all the works at home, and not only at home, even at Shamba. So most men do not go to the farm except a few, like indeed. Many women are the ones who go to the farm and they are beaten when they come back home late. Example is Makrita, who is whom her husband complains much when she gets back home late from the Shamba. Secondly, women have no say in the society, or in other words, say women have no voice in the society, even on matters that concern their life. For example, Juliet is not asked about the man she wants to marry, and when there are three men, she was not consulted about whom she loves. Another position of women is girls for whom high bride price is paid are more respected, because bride price is the recognition of obedience and the hard working. So when a girl receives higher bride price, she is respected so much more than that one whom bride price was just quite low. Fourthly, women are beaten in the society, and this is done just to make them obedient to their husband and to the society. Abesolo advises Atangana and Ondua to beat their wives so that they become obedient to them. Fifthly, women are educated and aware. A good example is just Juliet. She is aware of effects of forced marriage, and thus she is against that practice. Sixthly, women fight for their rights and their freedom. Juliet set a good example by telling her parents that she is a free human being with her own decision. She therefore chooses her husband, who is called Oko, against the wishes of the family members of the society at large. Okay, so dear students, another theme is family and the community. An individual is supposed to be obedient to the family and to the community. Individuals' wishes are not considered, but the community's wishes have to be respected. For example, Bella tells Juliet, since when do girls fall in love without the permission of their family? So family members have to decide on the matters of an individual person, and that individual has to respect the decisions made by the family. Therefore, love and marriage are decided upon by the family members. Dear students, apart from that, another theme is nepotism or favoritism. Favoritism refers to unfair favoring of one person or group at the expense of another. It is a form of corruption. In this play, the government officials save people they know, and sometimes they cannot take any measures against such people once found in problems. For example, Mbia is never arrested of distilling arc, although his wife makes arc, which is illegal, because Mbia is just a village headman. Dear students, apart from favoritism, there is another theme of ignorance and superstition. Ignorance and superstition. Okay, some of the people in the society are ignorant of the evils of forced marriage. They are uneducated. That is why we see them forcing people to do things against their wishes. Example, Atangana, Makrita, Bela, Ondua, and nearly all the people in the community of voters forced Juliet to marry rich men simply because they are rich. So that is another theme, dear students. Now it is a task of you students to try to assess and evaluate whether those traditions and customs practiced in the society of voters are worth emulating, worth continuing or not. Now, after discussing about those themes, let us a little bit look at the relevance of the play. Let us look at the message we can get from the play. The first message is women are as important as men. They should be valued. Women are as important as men. They should be valued. Another message is education is a necessary tool for personal and community development. Education is a necessary tool for personal and community development. Another thing is conflicts slow down development when they are not well solved. And another thing is favoritism or nepotism is an obstacle to development. Favoritism or nepotism is an obstacle to development. And the fifth is unity is important in order to bring equality and promoting the rights of each individual. Example, Oko and Kouma unite together to support in search of Juliet's rights. Dear students, the last thing is relevance of the play to the contemporary society of Tanzania and Africa. This play shows or reveals relevant issues which are also happening in our societies today. Example, bride price is widely accepted in many societies. However, many young people feel that it is outdated. Issues like favoritism and the conflicts are also common in our society, so the play is still relevant today. Thank you very much, dear students. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Ciao.